point instead of just giving up. What a lot of heart that young man showed, whereas Nick Bova did a nice job for Perry Meridian, taking the win. And a technical fall. So now we have Danny Fagan for Perry Meridian and Matt Wyrick for Franklin Central. Wyrick won the Team County tournament and won Calumet tournament this year also. Oh, and he gets caught coming in and gets collapsed as Fagan takes advantage and blows through, going around behind for the takedown in 2. Yeah, there's injury time right there. There was a little bit of a collision. And Wyrick is definitely bleeding. I said there was a collision, and there was. That stunned Matt Wyrick. We got a 5th place at Freestyle ISWA State last year. So we've already plugged and stopped the blood time, cleaning up the skin, and it looks as though we're going to have a little bit of scrape on the mouth there. Yep, rash burn. Okay, a little bit of staph. Going back to wrestling. Wyrick's going to go down. Fagan on top. Score being 2-0 here in the first period. Team score 30-4 in favor of Perry Meridian Falcons. And now Fagan might find himself in a little bit of trouble, but gets out, comes back into a leg Turk. Looks like he's going to let that leg Turk come through. Wyrick going to fight it out. There it is. So now we're going to have another stoppage. Blood time, obviously. Pretty sure. Yep. There's a considerable amount. We're going to have some mat cleanup. So the scorer here, she doesn't do blood, so that's kind of fun. Part of the sport, though. Definitely part of the sport. Coach Hassman over here attending to his wrestler. Cleaning up. Making sure there's no biocontamination. Wyrick's been wrestling since 2008. So since 2008, has about 5 years. So I think he's doing pretty good to have won the county tournament, team county tournament, and the Calumet tournament here in 2012, and finished 5th in freestyle. So hopefully he continues his march up the ranks in ISWA competition after season. Stall warning for Perry Meridian. Danny Fagan for not bringing him to the mat or advances position. Now gets a cheap tilt. Wyrick fights off quickly, so there's no points scored. He still has that chicken wing wrist. A lot of pressure there. You can take it forward or backwards, either one. Depends on where you put your knee. Now he comes to a crossface. Looking for the cradle is Fagan. He could wrap this up. Switches off, goes back to the ankle. Rolls him over. Could have scooted around for the bundle, but didn't. Now we have stoppage for out of bounds. Fagan wanting the blood wiped off of him. Coach Tante over to make sure his wrestler's taken care of. Obviously, the crossface slid down across the nose. Nick Bova won the Marion County Championship tournament this year. Nice job to him in the Perry Meridian Wrestling tournament last year. He was second in ISWA freestyle competition and third last year in the junior division at the ISWA Greco-Roman State Finals. He won the IHSAA sectionals in 2012. Now looking to fight out of this half and turn the corner. And here he is having completed a half, coming through for the half in a pin position. Chest on chest, lifting the head. Now he's going to lock it up above the elbow. This could be a big pin for Perry Meridian, extending their score. Now he shifts to the other side as Wyrick starts to fight out. Not giving up the pin with a minute left in the second period. And here comes Matt Wyrick back up. He fought out of that. Nice job. Coach has been doing a nice job of teaching heart over there at the Franklin Community High School. No quit. So the score is still 7-0, but he avoided a pin, which could have happened very easily. So nice job. Stand up, ankle, trip, back to prone. Arm bar. Looking for the cross wrist. Now a half, Bova. Looking to get a turn. Injury time, blood time. Wyrick bleeding again. Injury time looking at about 4 minutes. So here we are at a stoppage. You know, Bova actually back in 2011, he won the ISWA freestyle and the Greco-Roman division state finals. So Nick Bova comes in here a man of men. Thanks to USAW and that whole contingent for bringing the video side of this back at the Scholastic Duels, at the Schoolboy Girl Duels held at Warren Central last year. And now Bova with a suicide cradle. Think he's a little bit too high. Wyrick might bring his head out. He's trying to work it out. It's coming a little bit. And time runs out, I believe, in the period. I think the time ran out anyway. But we definitely have some blood time issues here. This is a good match. I will have to say there's a lot of fight. I don't care what the score is. I have definitely enjoyed the intensity, the heart shown here today. Win, lose, or draw, they're still continuing. They're not giving up. Nobody has gave up. Nobody's laid down. They've wrestled their hardest. They've wrestled their best. So the score 7-0 in this particular match. I don't know what Wyrick is going out there unplugged, but maybe they have it shoved up in there. I don't think so, but it's going to be hard to keep that from bleeding. Now Wyrick ties up Bova. Wyrick's in position. He's got the body lock, but out of bounds they go. Wyrick coming back with position right there. Could have had a big score. Bova 2-on-1. Low end, putting pressure. Wyrick counters. Wrist control, blood time. I guess this is going to happen about every 10-15 seconds, but doesn't matter. We just clean him up, send him back out there. Coach Tante giving instruction to Bova, trying to get this match over with. So we're going to watch this play out. Blood time is down to minute 31. Blood time at 2:19. Oh, blood time is at 2:19. The clock says 2:31. I didn't realize we had turned that off and switched it. Thank you. Now Bova looking to come inside, down low. Snap, Wyrick going underneath. Third period, minute 20. Heavy elbows by Wyrick, trying to block that Bova deal out. That collar tie is absolutely lethal. A lot of weight being applied there by Bova. And here comes Wyrick down for two. Nice job. 50 seconds left. I told you there's no stop in these kids here today. They don't care how far they're down. They're going to wrestle to the end of the period. That is nice. Good job, Coach Hassman, for teaching that. So now we have a tight waist half. Wyrick trying to turn. Won't do any good. Still won't win the match. He's going to have to cut and release. So 8-2, 6-point differential. And here comes Bova with his own takedown. Spreading it back out to 10-2, making it a major. Wyrick had an opportunity to bring a point back home to Franklin Community. Now a headlock attempt from behind by Wyrick. Don't believe it's going to happen. 3, 2, and 1. And Nick Bova takes one home for Perry Meridian. Or Danny Fagan. I'm sorry. Have I been calling Nick? Oh, I've been calling the wrong guy.